Don't you think it's proper to ask people whether or not they want to be touched first before you touch them?
Objective form, you can answer.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. Would you say that the anti-harassment policy is an important policy?
Yes.
You think that it has to be adhered to?
Yes.
You think that violations of this policy should be taken very seriously?
Yes.
We talked earlier about the harassment policy. Do you recall that?
Yes.
In touching individuals, right?
Yes.
Do you recall that? Now, I want you to look at what we've referred to as photograph number 1. Take a good look at that. Do you see what appears to be a hand on Ms. Book's right shoulder?
Yes.
Whose hand is that?
My hand.
Now, did Ms. Book tell you it was okay to touch her shoulder?
No.
Did you ask her, is it okay for me to touch you on your shoulder?
I did not.
Why not?
It's not normally something I ask people if at a celebratory event.
So at a celebratory event, do you think it's okay to touch people without their permission?
Yes.
Oh, so does the rules say that? Does Walt Disney rules, particularly as it relates to harassment, say that it's okay to touch people without their permission at celebratory events?
Objective form, you can answer.
I greeted lots of people and hugged a lot of people and congratulated them for this prestigious opportunity.
Mm-hmm. But my question was, does the rules say it's okay to touch people without their permission?
Objective form, you can answer.
I didn't ask everybody for permission to hug them at a celebratory event.
Oh, let me ask it this way. Did you ask anyone?
I did not.
And did you hug a lot of people?
I did.
Did you touch a lot of people?
I did.
And were you congratulating Miss Book about anything?
No.
So what would be the need to hug Miss Book if your intent was to congratulate people? What were you congratulating her about?
Objective form, foundation.
You can answer the question.
I wasn't hugging Miss Book.
Well, what do you call putting your arm around someone's shoulder, standing behind them? What do you call that?
It appears that I was walking behind her and may have been saying something to somebody else, but I wasn't hugging her.
Is that what was going on in this photograph? You were walking behind her?
Yes.
Oh, so you were just passing by her. You sure that this photograph doesn't depict that you were actually embracing her?
Objective form.
You can answer the question, ma'am.
I was not embracing her. So it appears that I'm standing behind her.
Was your body touching the back part of her body?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
What makes you certain about that?
Because I wouldn't touch her body.
But in the photograph that I'm looking at, it appears that you are touching her. So you're saying that's just the angle?
Objective form, you can answer.
You can answer the question.
I'm touching her shoulder. Maybe I misunderstood your question regarding
No, I'm
on
asking
the
you.
back of her body.
I'm specifically asking you now because as I perceive this photo, it looks like the front part of your body is touching the back part of her body.
That's
Is
not
that
how
not-
I perceive this photo.
Is that not what is going on here?
No, it's not.
So now I'm perceiving you as I look at you. I see your lips appear to be a certain way. As I perceive you, your lips do not appear to protrude. But I'm looking at this photograph here, ma'am, and it looks as though your lips are protruding. Do you perceive this photograph to show the same thing?
Objective form and move to strike. Go ahead.
No.
We agree that you didn't ask her to touch, did you?
I did not ask her, yes.
And we're going back to, as you touch people first and then find out whether it's acceptable after the fact. Is that right? Is that how you do things?
This was a celebratory event. I hugged a lot of people this evening.
So we're going back to when it's a celebratory event, it's okay to touch people without their permission? Is
Yes.
that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So if is it your understanding that if a person shows up at a Disney celebratory event, they are consenting to being touched?
objective form, you can answer.
Yes.
Okay. We'll take that answer.